How you want to do this? How you want to do this? How are we going to do this? Like, you want my banking account information? You want my address? Like, Bill Gates, you could come over. Like, I could fly you out to Connecticut, or you could just fly yourself out. You a billionaire. You could just stop by, Connecticut. Say what's up. My mom could cook you some food. We could hang out. I could literally give you my account information, or you could just give me cash. Just slide it over the table. You could literally redeem yourself. Literally, you could literally redeem yourself. As y'all can see, Bill Gates a couple days ago announced that he plans to give away 99% of his fortune by December 31st, 2045. Bill Gates is in his 60s, I think, right? He's in his 60s. He's the owner of Microsoft. He's been working on Microsoft since the 70s. He created multiple companies. He funds multiple different things. Like, he's a god, elite god. He's cocky, he's conceited, he's a multi-billionaire. His hands is in everything. He's intelligent, he's wise. Like, he's like kind of untouchable. He's kind of invisible. He had his hands dabbled in with the pandemic, the vaccines. He's all over the world. He's all over with everything. I told you, I already made a video on this a couple months ago talking about how I don't like the government and I don't like billionaires. And he's one of the names I mentioned. He needs to fix Xbox. My Xbox has been tweaking. My Xbox had deleted all my old Xbox footage from 2018, video game clips, screenshots. My YouTube be tweaking. My YouTube be like glitching with sound. Sometimes my stuff be cutting out, muted. Xbox Game Pass is overpriced. Video games. You literally got rid of $60 for a 1-year Game Pass or Live Gold. You're doing all types of weird shit with Xbox. You change a lot of things. You could literally redeem yourself with this. These are just little things that bother me. But we have bigger problems. He funds a lot of things that goes against us. A couple months ago, I heard that he was spraying bad contamination on food. Food that we're supposed to eat. Remember, I was just talking about the FDA and I was just talking about becoming vegan and eating better and treating yourself right. He funds a lot of stuff that's bad for us to put in our blood, to drink. He puts poison in our food. This nigga, he's a demon. So he could redeem himself by doing this. So that's why I'm saying you could fly out to Connecticut and redeem yourself, my guy. We could get this going. 99% of your fortune? Hundreds of billions of dollars? You know the poor people need that money, right? Like, think about it. Like, a lot of people need that. Let's be for real. I know we live in a capitalist country. I know everyone can make their own fortune, their own business. I get it. But that would be really nice for me. Really, really nice for a lot of people. Especially me, especially us out in Connecticut. I could rebuild Connecticut with majority of your money and still have a lot left over. You could literally give me 5% of your fortune and I'll be set for life. My kids could be set. You could give me 1% of your fortune and I'll still be cooking. I'll be lit. Not like the Rothschilds. See, 1% of the fortune from the Rothschilds is $5 billion. I want you to know that. The Rothschilds family have trillions. They're higher than governments. That's how big their family are. They have like 100 people in their family. They each are billionaires, trillionaires, and they all equivalent to a trillionaire dynasty, kingdom. These niggas is gods. So Bill Gates is like that too. He's an elite. But he could redeem himself. Could use your help, Gates. Up my fit. You see me, I've been rocking white tees lately. All I got is white tees, because white tees, you can never go wrong with white tees. I could get out of here. Where we live ain't clean. Where we live ain't lit. Got some weird people over here. Come on, you can help us out, for real. All your fortune? That's basically all your fortune. But even if it wasn't 99% of his fortune, 50%, 20%, that's still a lot. And I'm not even asking for trillions of billions. I'm not greedy like that. You know me, I don't worship money. You could literally give me 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, and I'll be cool with that. Get some Jordans, get some shoes, and then keep the rest. I don't spend money anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'll literally get one pair of shoes and save the rest of my money. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. I literally made a video on this like a couple months ago talking about billionaires. That's why this is important to me. All his fortune by 2045. And the crazy thing is that Bill Gates is known to do bad things. Like, if you look into and do deep research into him, he had his hand in the pandemic, all over the pandemic. Plandemic. He had his hands in a lot of things that is bad for human beings. You gotta go check it out. The foods, he poisoned the foods. He doesn't like people. He acts like he's a god. I don't know what it is. He tried to play God role. He's like the Antichrist next to Elon Musk. He's weird. He's insane. So this can redeem him. But Bill Gates before has given out money. Before, he's done this before. But guess what? He has given out fortunes to fund vaccines, the medical stuff. He hasn't given this. The way we're looking at this, and the way a lot of people's looking at this, is that he can help us out. But if he might do, if he's gonna do what he did before, this is not gonna help us out. Before, he has given people money. He has given away his money, but it was for the bad that goes against us.
In researching all the different vaccines, I was mortified that if a child gets all of the vaccines in the entire schedule, they get almost 13,000 micrograms of aluminum and they get almost 600 micrograms of mercury, plus over 200 different chemicals. And I had no idea. So that's why they've never been proven to be safe, and why giving your child a vaccination is like injecting foreign matter into a little baby that's the most precious little thing in your life.
But this, if we look at this from a good standpoint, and if he does this from a good standpoint, he could give away his money to the good, and they'll help us. That's all I'm saying. Before, he has given away his fortune to stuff that is bad for us. This time, he could redeem himself. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, a couple months ago, I think back in like February, I was having a nice night, a good night. I was listening to my 1991 playlist in my living room, and my mom called me. My mom called me upstairs to show me something, and it was about Gates was working on some project where they were talking about another upcoming pandemic, and he was talking about poisoning foods. Me personally, I don't want no edited food that stays ripe and edible longer because you spray some substance on it. I don't want that. What is that? That's not from the earth. Like, he was saying it straight out his mouth. Now, if you go look this up on social media, they took it down already, but it was up for like a week. And I remember some other people were talking about it. Other like Christian YouTubers and Christian influencers were talking about it, like Isaiah Robin and stuff. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, he goes against the humanity. So that's all I gotta say. So this, he can help us. Man, I was so pissed because I was having a nice night. It was like 2 a.m. I had my 1991 playlist on. I was chilling. You know, 1991 was my favorite years of hip hop. And my mom was like, yo. I was like, what's going on? So I go upstairs. I'm hearing that this dude trying to talk about some another. I'm like, what are you doing, Gates? You don't like human beings. So you could redeem yourself from this. I'm like, I come over to Connecticut. You could help us out. You feel good doing that, some good, I'm telling you. That's all I wanted to say. Short video. CT out. It is after 8:30 p.m. Why the hell is the ice cream truck outside? It's something about that we don't know about, man. It's something we don't know about.